Well, if you're a Forex trader, you're familiar with all of these charts that you see behind me here. But if you're not a Forex trader, all of these charts can be very confusing. I understand. I get it. But there's one thing that's not confusing, and that is that gold is going up. If you took one standard lot trade on gold on Monday morning, by the end of Friday's closing session, you would have made $10,000. Nothing unusual about gold going up, but the question is, should you buy now? If not, when should you buy? Well, that's a question that will be answered in this video. And as we get started with this weekly analysis, starting on the 16th of September, 2024, of course, the typical usual things that I share with you, we will look at the news first, and we have our go-to website, forexfactory.com, where we'll look at the high-impact items that will be coming out this week, and then we will look at the profit that I got from last week's trades, and then, of course, I share my pending orders. That's the upcoming trades that I have in place for this coming week of Forex trading. And I do all of this to help you to make profit with your Forex trading. So let's jump over and have a look at the screenshot which I share with you from forexfactory.com and the high impact news items that are coming out. We have a full week. And on Monday, there is nothing. On Tuesday, we get started with the Canadian economy and the U.S. economy. But the main one that we need to focus on this week is on Wednesday after midnight or Thursday morning in Southeast Asia. And that is the FOMC. The federal funds rate is expected to be put down by 25 basis points. And of course, that will be a big mover with gold. Really, it's been priced in all this year that we are expecting lower interest rates, but it's just been a long time coming. But it's actually going to start happening this week, and we'll see how much the Federal Reserve puts down the interest rate. It's expected to be 25 basis points, but that's a high impact news item, very big news. So be watching for that and be watching for the impact that it has on gold. It's already been priced in pretty much all year long, but gold continues to move up, and low interest rates is good for gold. So we can expect continuing upward prices with gold. And then, of course, a little bit later in the day on Thursday, there is the UK will be announcing their interest rate, and they are not expected to change the interest rate. It's holding at 5%. And then on Friday, some more items. So just be sure and check forexfactory.com for your local times. And now let's have a look at the profit from last week's trades. And starting off with gold, I shared with you last week a buy limit on gold with the entry price between $24.70 and $24.80, and you can see on Monday it never came down to the pending order. So if you were just waiting for that, it did not execute. It got really close, but then later in the day on Monday it started to take off and really never looked back. Came back a little bit on Wednesday, but then Thursday and Friday just went totally ballistic. So there was no trade according to the pending order I shared with you last week on gold. But then on the major pairs, starting with the Euro-US, it looked like it was going to go completely the wrong direction, and it did most of the week, but then on Thursday started to climb its way back up, and we got 27 pips on the Euro-US. The odd US paid off a little bit better, and with that one we got 90 pips. It came down, hit the pending order on Wednesday, and then continued to move up on later in the day on Wednesday and Thursday before falling down on Friday. The New Zealand US, with the pending order that I shared with you, it opened on Monday and went a little bit sideways, then down the wrong direction, and finally on Friday in the Asian Pacific market closing with 41 pips. Then the pound US, same thing, pretty much the wrong direction most of the week, then Thursday and Friday coming up and giving us 53 pips on that one. The USD CAD was a sell, a market execution sell order, and that did open first thing on Monday morning, but you had to be quick and get out of that on Monday because we only got 18 pips on that before it went totally the wrong direction and then went sideways on Thursday and Friday. And then the UJ, the one is our cash cow for the last few weeks, and this one did very well. This was a sell or sell limit at resistance, and if you had that order, it opened on Monday, went sideways Monday and Tuesday, and then started to go the right direction on Wednesday, and came back up Thursday, and then finally did a really good payoff by the end of the closing U.S. session on Friday with 266 pips. And this red and green area you see here, that is the risk management tool that I use on TradingView. It is the profit and loss that I have, and you see this never got close to the stop loss, the UJ, and then it went the right direction, and this is a 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio, and that's exactly what we got, was 2-to-1 with 266 pips profit. And if you use 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio, you can lose 3 trades out of 5 and still end up with profit. That is the lowest risk to reward ratio that you should use on your trades. Now, if you want to know how to use this risk management tool on TradingView, I made a video for that, and the link is in the description below. And now we will move over to our chart for the pending orders, which I have in place for this upcoming week. And you can see that huge move that gold made all during the week, moved up $100 from Monday to Friday, and we're close to $2,600. It closed at $25.77, so getting close to $2,600 per ounce, which means we're getting even closer to $3,000 an ounce, and that's becoming a real possibility this year in 2024. So let's see how this continues to unfold during the year. For this upcoming week, I have a buy limit on gold with the entry price between $25.50 and $25.60. That's the 2 blue lines you see here. Let's see if we will get a pullback. It started to go a little bit bearish on the close of the U.S. session, and usually the Asian Pacific market will follow what was happening in the closing of the U.S. session when they open on Monday. So let's see if that will pull back to our zone here between $25.50 and $25.60. If you haven't bought gold yet, don't buy now. Don't buy at these high prices. Yes, gold is going to continue to move up, but nothing goes up forever. All right, be cautious, wait, be patient, let the market come to you. Don't chase the candles. All right, in other words, if you buy now, you probably get trapped in a trade that when it comes down to a pullback, then you start having a big loss and you can't get out, and you might even blow up your account. So be patient, let the market come to you, wait for the pullback, wait for that retracement, the correction. You will see that nothing goes up forever. Yes, we are going to see higher prices, but you always want to get a good price when you open a trade, and the only way you can do that is by being patient and let the market come to you. So let's look at a new one that I have for you here is the US 30. I have some comments that a lot of people like to trade this one, so I have a buy limit on the US 30. It closed above that last Friday, but let's see if we get a correction on that, a pullback to our support level here at 41,146.82. All right, a buy limit on the US 30. The Euro US, I have a sell limit on that one. If you zoom out a little bit here, you can see we're getting lower lows and lower highs. So a sell limit on the Euro US, as we always follow the trend is your friend, with the entry price on the Euro US at 1.1086, a sell limit on the Euro US. As well as on the AUD US, also a sell limit. Let that correct, pull back, retrace to our resistance zone at 0.6730. The New Zealand US is a sell limit as well, with the entry price at 0.6185. The pound US is actually a sell. Market execution. When the market opens on Monday morning, just sell the pound US. If you zoom out a little bit here, you can see we're getting lower lows and lower highs. So a continuing short-term decline in the major pairs. So the USD CAD, if you zoom out here a little bit, you see we're starting to get higher highs and higher lows. So on the USD CAD, I have a buy limit with the entry price at 1.3570. And with the UJ, almost guaranteed. All right, just sell the UJ. Okay, I do have a sell limit on that one, but you wouldn't go wrong to just sell that on market execution when the market opens on Monday. All right, and just use the correct risk to reward ratio, and you should come out good with the UJ by the end of next week. But my sell limit for the UJ is at 141.480. And of course, I always like to share the indexes. This is the DXY, the US dollar index, and it just looks a little bit crazy actually on the chart, more like a roller coaster. All right, so it's really hard to say what the US dollar is going to be doing, but with a decrease in interest rates, it should start to decline. And so that makes it a little bit of a contra indication with the major pairs. Why do I have sell limits on those if the dollar is declining? But you have to trust your strategy. Trust the charts, trust the analysis, trust what you see, and that's all you can do. I do not have a crystal ball, okay? I cannot predict the markets, or I just go with what I see. That's all we can do. Do not predict the markets, just react to what we see. The JPY basket is doing exactly what we expected to do, and it's continuing to move up. And that's why, of course, we are bearish on the USD JPY. Okay, that's a wrap for this weekly analysis starting on the 16th of September 2024. I hope that these trade setups that I share with you will help you to make profit with your Forex trading. Just remember to use good risk management, use a stop loss, and always protect your capital. Now, if you're new to Forex trading and you want to find out if it's a good fit for you, you can follow my free basic Forex tutorial. It's 10 videos. Absolutely free, no obligation, and the link for that is below this in the description. Okay, until next time, wherever you are in the world, be kind to yourself, be kind to others. I'll see you in the next video.